For this section, I'll be playing an Epiphone DR90S acoustic guitar. For this exercise, we are going to play notes on the first string only. Here, we are only going to use our first and second fingers to play these notes. This is called the half step song. A half step is the distance of one fret on the guitar. So, from the first fret to the second fret is a half step. If you move up to the fifth fret and play from the fifth to the sixth fret, it is a half step. If you move up to the 12th fret, the 12th to the 13th fret is a half step. Even if you change strings, a half step is still one fret distance on the guitar. Let's begin with a step-by-step approach to playing our first song. It is very important to use proper picking and finger technique. First, we'll slowly go through the song, making sure to use the correct fingers for each note. Then we'll play it at 2 different speeds. In this exercise, the first note is an F on the first fret. It is played with a downstroke. In the second measure, we see our second note is an F sharp note, played on the second fret using your second finger and picked with an upstroke. In measure 3, we play a G note by moving our first finger up the guitar neck to the 3rd fret and pick with a downstroke. Measure 4 is a G sharp note played with your second finger on the 4th fret and picked with an upstroke. Then, for the big ending, we drop down to the open E note, played with a downstroke, no frets, no fingers, followed by the last note, F, first finger, 1st fret, played with an upstroke. For most of this song, your thumb will be behind the 2nd fret on the back of the neck. But when you play the G and G sharp notes and slide your first finger up to the 3rd fret, your thumb will follow by sliding up as well. Then back to the original position for the ending. Also, the whole song builds up with half steps, 1 fret each, then ends with half steps right where we started by dropping to the open E, then ending on F. You can see in the sheet music, all of the notes or timing values in this song are whole notes. As we discussed earlier, a whole note is held for 4 beats. Now that we have dissected this position and learned the correct fingerings and picking, let's play along with the tempo. First, we'll start out very slow, then we'll speed it up a bit. Here's the half-step song at 40 beats per minute, or 40 BPM. The drum machine will count us in with a 4 count, then we'll start playing together. How did you do? Were you able to let each note ring out for a full 4 count? If not, remember to keep your fretting fingers directly behind the fret wire. This requires the least amount of strength to hold down a note. Here's the half-step song played at a double tempo of 80 BPM. If that was too fast for you, don't worry. Keep going through this section. Remember, I'll be playing each song twice, one at a slow speed and one at a fast speed. By the end of this easy playing section, you'll be playing fast enough to repeat these exercises at both the slow and fast speeds. Congratulations! You have now learned to play on all 6 strings. How did you do? Were you able to play each exercise at both the slow and the fast speed? If not, there are 2 things that you can do. First, if you go back and repeat each lesson, you will probably find that you are now fast enough to play both speeds. If you remember, our slow speed for the first string lesson was set at 40 BPM and double time was set at 80 BPM. The last lesson, where we added the 6 string notes, had a slow tempo of 90 BPM, 10 beats faster than the first string lesson. Also, the fast tempo for the 6 string notes was at 180 BPM, 100 beats faster than the first string lesson. Each lesson gradually sped up, so go back and see if you can repeat each lesson at the fast tempo. It will be a great refresher for what we've learned so far. Plus, it will be rewarding to see how much better you are now than when you first started these lessons. The second way you could play each lesson faster is to practice it with a metronome. Let's say you're having trouble playing at 180 BPM. You can choose a slower tempo and try it at 100 BPM. When you could play that speed, try 110 or 120. As you improve, keep increasing the speed. You can also visit the bonus section of this DVD and make use of our on-screen metronomes.